Did the Warriors make the right decision not giving up Pods or Kuminga for Lauri Markkanen?
Wait, so the Warriors rejected the deal?
No, Jazz rejected the deal.
So
because they wouldn't include them guys.
They wouldn't include Podziemski or Kuminga in the deal.
So it wasn't both, it was either one of them.
Podziemski became the main piece they were looking for, but Kuminga's name was also mentioned in a potential trade deal as well.
Golden State stupid.
Yeah. And just for reference, Markkanen was an All-Star and Most Improved Player in 2023.
his name?
Who, Lauri Markkanen?
No. Podziemski.
Brandon Podziemski?
Oh, Brandon.
Brandon Podziemski. Show Pod some love, Gil. But Markkanen averaged 23 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists in 55 games this past season. So, again, did the Warriors make the right decision not giving up Podziemski or Kuminga for Lauri Markkanen?
I don't think so.
You would have pulled the trigger on
You
that?
just lost Clay, right? So you need another guy that's proven. Them other guys still trying to prove themselves. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have got off of him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would have got off of him.
So you would have made that deal. Shaw, looking at that,
Yeah, I would have.
if you were the Warriors, would you have given up Kuminga or
You
Brandon
get to play
Podziemski
different with Steph, man.
to get Lauri Markkanen on the squad with Steph and Dre?
Pick and pop guy, big, new NBA. You wasting Steph years, man.
I think I said a couple months ago that it's a burning building and that motherfucker's coming down. And unfortunately, it's due to all of the things that the Warriors allowed to happen with Jordan Poole. And I'm always gonna be an advocate for him because I seen his ceiling. I seen that he was, somebody learning, trying to figure the game out and just, literally hit someone's fist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate. He had an upside, his family was looking forward to all of that. Marketing having the ability to go there is cool and all, but choosing Podziemski and Draymond and Kuminga over Jordan Poole, to me, was crazy. I just can't see it. Anytime I think about the Warriors, I think about Jordan Poole, and I don't want to talk about him. That's why, I feel like that's why Clay left. I feel like that's why they're going to break the team up. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
So he didn't play basketball again?
No, he did. It's just not the same.
He went
It's not
somewhere and
the
these
same.
motherfuckers stink right now.
Yeah, them niggas is nasty right now. His game is not even the same. He don't
Well,
look
that ain't Golden State's fault.
Yeah, it's not, but they gonna pay for it.
It's not his goddamn fault.
He got punched in 21, 22, right?
I think the summer of 22 going into
22, and then he came back the next year and averaged 20.
Mm-hmm.
Got the bread.
Mm-hmm. And went downhill from there. Yeah. But whatever they do. Wish them well, but fuck them at the same time.
So they could have gave up a left-handed.
I don't need.
They could have gave up Brandon for
time. It's all good.
For a whole star.
I think it would have been Podziemski, Moody, a bunch of picks, pick swap, second rounders to kind of fill
Like
it
the
out.
picks thing, I get because y'all didn't been in the base, y'all didn't had no decent picks lately, but I get.
I know you
to a
probably
certain
need some
degree,
picks
though.
moving forward later in life.
To get that, but right now you got a chance to get. I would have did it, man.
I can see it's one of those moves is if we get Markkanen, how good are we gonna be? Is it a championship caliber team for Steph at his age? If not, then it's like I'd rather just save my money. Because when Steph is done, then I still have all my picks and I have shitload of money to try to rebuild. So it's
6 and 1/2 dozen other right now.
Yeah.
But are you looking?
Did you let Clay walk in free agency?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of motherfuckers don't know what they're doing up there.
No, it just seems like they're just like, or they reality kicked in and realized, okay, I got money off of Clay, fuck it. Curry, what we gonna do? Do I gotta trade you? Or I gotta put you somewhere else? But in 2-3 years, they're gonna have a whole lot of money. They'll just have Kuminga and a bunch of young kids with a whole bunch of picks, and then they can overnight try to be a powerhouse again.
But they said they're committed to Steph and putting a winning team around him. But the move that they're making
Listen.
Sound good.
Listen, it sounds good when it comes out your mouth, but we can see it right here in real life, that's not what you're doing.
it's not.
Because there's no way if you was trying to
Clearly,
win,
you would've did it.
You would have made the trade.
made
I'm
that
giving
trade.
away a couple picks and a couple draft picks.
And now I
couple
go get
second
marketing
picks,
and
then-
I can still go. It just.
And I don't see Pajinski as no like high potential turnaround Jeremy Lin type of come out and give you something crazy. He's solid. Don't get me wrong. He's solid.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
he's solid because he has the team he has. We don't know what he's going to be
Without that,
when the offense change and all that stuff. So basically, they're not doing what they're saying.
and for them two pieces for a big piece like that,
Yeah, I'm saying, but they're saying it wasn't. It was probably either one of them. It wasn't for both.
it wasn't for both.
But yeah, no.
They didn't want to trade Pajinski straight up.
Pajinski, Moody picks and all that stuff.
Yeah,
is what they were
Pajinski
saying.
and Moody?
But they look at him.
Or Kuminga and Moody, like either
I wouldn't
combination.
give. I'm not giving up Kuminga because I can't mimic that.
You can't mimic that.
I can't mimic.
But
like
for
that.
Moody and Pajinski,
Pajinski?
for him, that's a steal. You're
that's your
giving him
forward.
away for a
Like
sprite.
you got Kuminga at the 4, Markin at the 5. You can put some pieces around.
So you can put Draymond at the 4, Kuminga at the 3. I mean,
Oh, you did. You definitely can.
like you,
Still got GP2 still there.
Yeah, you still
like,
got
you got
some-
some. You got
Pajinski averaged 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
Woo wee!
Damn.
year.
Barn burn.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Hey, boy.
Boy.
45% from the field, 39% from 3. Y'all hate if y'all want to.
Those are
those numbers
So
are
what was marketing numbers again? For free.
different price points.
Nah,
though,
come
kid.
on, it's just for the people. For the
23
people in the
and
back. 23
What?
and 8.
Yeah. So just
What from
pointing
the
that
field
out.
and what from 3?
What'd you say?
What do you shoot from the field and what do you shoot from 3?
Marketing? Give me one
Yes, sir.
second. Hold on, y'all always overextend my limited knowledge. No, I'm just
Nah, man, you got to move them fingers fast. Fingers fast.
Shot
kidding.
40,
They're fat, Rashad.
40 from 3?
Yeah.
40 from 3.
48 from the field, 40 from 3.
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
They
Okay.
tripping.
All right. Well,
Warriors tripping.
so let's just talk about the state of the Warriors. So Warriors lost Clay, but added Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton to the roster. So while marketing was a prime target, according to Shams, the team has no interest in making a move for either Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine. But the Warriors say they're willing to do whatever it takes to keep Steph happy. So during a recent interview with Mark Spears and Anscape, Chef Curry said he wants to be a Warrior for life, but also said, quote, I want to win. Let's put it this way. If it is a situation where you're a bottom feeder and it's just because you want to stay there, I'd have a hard time with that. But I don't think that's going to be the reality. So are the Warriors doing enough to make sure they aren't a bottom feeding team?
Say what? Say huh?
In the West,
Overall.
The
what's
league.
bottom team?
Overall.
10,
Did not make
number 10?
they finished 10th last season, did not make the playoffs.
That's bottom feeding.
That is
Bottom,
12
I
to
mean,
10.
they're already a bottom feeding
12
team.
to 10.
So,
Technically.
So you were playing.
so with the moves they made, and obviously
Which
Kuminga's growth, Pajinski's growth this season, do we think
What
that
move
Three
did they make?
guards.
They didn't make no
So
move.
three guards.
Melton,
Melton,
Kyle
Buddy
Anderson,
Hield.
and Buddy Hield?
So what was the other one you said?
Kyle Anderson
Melton.
and
Kyle
Buddy Hield.
Anderson, DeAnthony Melton,
Melton from
from
the
the
Sixers.
Sixers, the shooter.
And Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
2 shooters.
2 shooters. To not make the trade for marketing when you already
Kyle
have 2
Anderson.
shooters.
And Kyle Anderson.
Kyle Anderson facility.
Known as Lee Kyer and
Lil Draymond.
And you have Kyle Anderson as your point guard.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they make
2 shooters.
so Brandon? So what do you have him? What is he gonna do?
Brandon Ingram or Zach?
No, Brandon.
Oh,
What is?
Brandon Pajinski?
Yeah, what is he gonna be doing? What is
Point.
it?
Supposed to be the point.
And then
So we got both of them small boys out there.
So Slow-Mo would play the 4, but he would play point forward.
point
So what
forward.
Draymond? So what is
Draymond
Draymond's
just
position?
playing the 5.
Okay, so then what am I?
Takes away. So that
So he's
eliminates.
just a screener now.
So that he's point.
So Pajinski.
Unless if they play small, if they playing big,
So Draymond at the 5.
Draymond not in. Let's say he not in, and Slow-Mo playing the 4,
So what Kuminga playing?
3, and then Slow-Mo play point forward.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
That's nasty. In your words.
You nasty word.
so and
They ain't got a lot of shit that they can move around and even make it look good.
as we stand here right now, middle of August, are the Warriors a playoff team, play-in team, or lottery team? With this roster.
Name it again.
And I guess some people put their mask on, but in different countries because they don't want their wives to know they won the money, right? But I think the picture's gonna look like this. You on that side, I'm on that side, and holding that big card. Lottery. They hit the lottery. Yes,
And
sir.
going to the lottery, back to the lottery.
They hit the lottery.
Yeah, they can't compete
Teams
in
got
the
better,
West.
man.
In the West, not with that roster. You can't compete like that. You got to make some changes.
Because we know it comes with a penalty for them to be great, and the penalty is going to be running Steph to the ground.
Facts.
Like that's the, if they're becoming a play-in team or a playoff team, that means Steph is damn near for the first time in his career playing 40-something minutes.
You think he want that, or you dreading that?
Hell no.
You don't want that, man. Man, you done won 4 championships, man. Playing
You
about
want your load to get
33 to 35 minutes, man. You comfortable with that?
You want your load to get easy.
Yeah,
man.
Entering the final stages of your career. What, year 16, I believe,
As
coming
the
up.
main guy?
No, but I'm just,
You don't want to play 40-something minutes, man. That's 40-something minutes being doubled the whole night, man. God damn.
But they damn sure gonna put 2 on him.
Yeah. I know he's sitting there like, man, it's about to be some bullshit.
Unless
He go
D'Anthony
to-
Melton and beat Buddy Hill out there.
about to go to Dubai. He about to go back to Dubai, man. Better run them sand.
How effective has double teaming Steph Curry been in the NBA?
Not very.
Okay.
Because he had another guy over
He had
there.
another guy. He don't got Clay no more.
So
They got Buddy.
okay.
Okay.
Got somebody.
Where's Buddy at last year?
Philly.
And Indiana.
obviously there's still time.
He started with Indiana?
Yeah, he was in Indiana.
And so they needed all 3-point shooting okay.
So
Then he went to Philly.
still time for some moves to be made.
Thing in Indiana though. I think they said he had an attitude thing in Indiana.
So we asked the chat, we said the Warriors are a playoff team, a play-in team, or a lottery team. 53% think play-in team, but 39% think that they're a lottery team. So at one point, and we know Steph wants to be a Warrior for life,
He will be. His number going up that bitch.
but do you think,
He better get out of there.
but he'll be, so that's what I was going to ask Kanye. I don't see it happening. I
There's
make
a
the
light.
joke.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Is it in Los Angeles?
No, there's a train coming.
Okay.
Goddamn it. There's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. Goddamn it. It's a fucking,
It's a goddamn
fucking train coming. Fast.
God damn.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
Motherfucking that speed train. That motherfucking coming.
Especially coming off this Olympic experience, playing with these high-level dudes. Now I got to come back
Deal with this shit.
to you Negroes. I don't know, but let's talk a little bit about Kuminga. Had a breakout year this past season. Set career highs in points, rebounds, assists, minutes per game, and field goal percentage. So according to Yahoo Sports' Jake Fisher, Kuminga is looking for a full max extension worth $224 million. He's in the final year of his rookie deal, will be a restricted free agent next summer if him and the Warriors don't agree to a new deal before that. Should the Warriors give Kuminga a max extension? Is he the player that you look
You gotta wait.
to build the future of your franchise around?
You gotta wait.
See,
When we said this shit last time, was he wasn't on here when we had this
I
conversation before?
like Jonathan Kuminga. I don't know if I was on here, but I like
I
Jonathan.
don't think he was on here because I was
But
saying the same thing.
you gotta wait.
I was saying the same
No,
thing.
I like him, but
He got to prove more.
He got to prove more.
He got to
He
prove more. And Gil was saying
Like
you
him.
got to give it to him now. 'Cause he got the only potential on the
But
team.
it's either now or next. Because for one, he's not. I heard you with the Tyrese Maxey thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, he's not making All NBA team.
Nope.
no.
So therefore, you can wait and still you can.
Yeah,
They
there's
give
no
him
threat.
what he worth.
You
But
get
yes.
him.
Yes.
So those numbers went up this year, right?
Well-
but what were those his career highs in points, rebounds?
So
what
right
was
now,
those,
he
what
can
was
start-
those numbers?
I need to see those.
16 and 5.
So I need those numbers to go up this year.
16, 6, and 5.
16, 5, and 2 assists.
I need those
53% from the field.
So I need
Now
those
compare
numbers to go
those to
up.
Wagner, France. Franz Wagner.
Wagner.
So I need those
He just
numbers to
got
go
two-
up, Gil.
two- two-
Gil.
two.
Yes, I hear you, but I need those numbers to go up.
You think France
So
deserved
Wagner averaged 25 and 4 assists,
25,
48% from the field.
16?
He give me the 18, 19.
Yeah, that's
and
different.
A couple more rebounds and yeah, he ain't even got the fuck the assist. I don't give a fuck about the assist.
Because he do different shit out.
He do different shit.
So he can get how much?
224, I believe.
224
That's
now.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
without the All NBA, I think
gonna be the
All-NBA
same
will make
number
a
next
jump.
year.
And then same next
It's
summer.
gonna be the same number.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same.
Oh yeah,
number.
you wait.
And he's restricted, so they can, I think, match any.
Yeah, they can match
So
anything.
next summer they can match it into.
Yeah, they can.
So that's the bad part
He's
about
restricted.
it. When
So-
you was saying it,
So you let him go get it.
you let him
No,
go get it.
I
But when
pay
you
it.
was saying it, you can give it to
If
him
those
now.
numbers-
Show show your investment in him in the future.
Yeah.
But if you wait, he have a bad season this next coming season to show like, all right, he.
Oh no, that's what they do. You wait, hoping like if I know I'm willing to pay him 2 something right now, and if he plays very well, right? He averaged 20, 25, it don't matter.
You give it to him. You give it to him.
If he averages fucking 15, 13, like, hey, young fella, listen.
You drop it? Do you drop it?
Hell yeah. I got leverage.
If he come back this year and he do 15 a game,
I don't have to pay him.
If it's the same numbers,
I don't have to pay him.
so just imagine if it's the
so
same.
he go up to what? Let's say 18, 19.
See, I got basically from 16 points all the way until NBA all NBA team. I'm in 220.
Yeah.
Right? So I have so much room. Even if he averages 27 points a game and he don't make an all NBA team, 220.
But you got 2 seasons to wait for that.
No, so he'll be a restricted free agent this upcoming summer.
So he got 1 season.
Last year of his
season.
deal.
So he got this season to prove that he can.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
we
what I'm
want to
saying.
give you that.
We
But that's
want
what I'm
to
saying.
too, but you gotta your career highs and everything.
Got to go up.
Yeah.
Let me see that continual growth during
The only,
this
thing,
season.
the only thing that hurts, the only thing that hurts them is all NBA because it puts him in
He's
another.
not getting that.
And if we don't think he's going to make an all NBA team,
We can just
you
wait.
can wait.
Yeah, he's not top.
Because all you're doing is just banking on he don't play very well.
So
Like,
he-
right?
No, but
so I can just
even if he
get
plays,
the money down.
He can play fucking great. He can play great.
Mm-hmm.
He's not top 15
Right.
in the NBA.
Right.
Top 25. top.
Friends, what? He's friends.
That's all I'm saying. There's other
But
guys.
Franz got
that-
the max, right?
But he got the max.
Yeah.
but there's other
You got
guys.
to remember his age is he's 21.
But now, do you run the risk with Kaminga of pissing him off if you go
No,
to
yeah,
and he
That's
has
how I
a
was
great
about to
year?
go. I was about to
Okay.
go there.
because I can match whatever
guess
goes
what?
with.
Okay.
Oh, you
But
match?
Hey, guess
He can
what?
match it, but
hey,
he-
guess what? Go play pissed off.
Tough shit, yeah.
Please. Hey,
But he has some issues
come
with
out here
Steve
and
Kerr
play
this
pissed
season.
off, please.
Yeah, it's
What
not-
is the
Steve
ma-
Kerr
what is
said
the
that
max?
shit and he came out balling.
Somebody else can just offer him just as much as that.
But so they can match whatever he gets offered. So basically, they could not say play a game of chicken, but be like, all right, go see what the market,
see what your market value is.
see what your value is.
What's the max?
Hello, Dub Nation. Today we're going to dive into 2 questions that have NBA fans scratching their heads. Are the Golden State Warriors still interested in Lauri Markkanen? And if so, how do the Warriors position themselves for next season? Can they secure a spot in the playoffs, make it to the play-in, or risk being left out of the competition? These questions are key to understanding what to expect from the team in the coming weeks. In recent months, there have been rumors that the Warriors were considering a trade involving Lauri Markkanen, who is currently playing for the Utah Jazz. Despite initial interest, talks appear to have cooled, with both sides still far from an actual deal. One of the main obstacles is Golden State's reluctance to offer young players like Jonathan Kuminga or Brandon Podziemski, especially since the Utah Jazz seem to value Brandon more than the Warriors' other young talents. A potential deal could involve a third party to facilitate the negotiation, which would add more complexity and uncertainty to the entire situation. Jonathan Kuminga, on the other hand, has already proven himself to be a player of great importance to the Warriors. His versatility, athleticism, and defensive potential make him a key piece for the team's future. On the other hand, Brandon Podziemski, although promising, has yet to prove his worth in the NBA. Trading an emerging talent like Brandon for an already established star like Markkanen may seem risky, but considering that Markkanen is in the prime of his career and could offer immediate help to Steph Curry, the trade could make sense. Curry, who is approaching the final years of his prime, would benefit immensely from the addition of a player like Markkanen, who is capable of spacing the floor and contributing significantly on both offense and defense. Now, the big question for Dub Nation is, should the Warriors stand their ground and protect their young talent, or should they take a risk and trade Kuminga or Podziemski for Lauri Markkanen? That's not an easy decision to make, especially when you consider the long-term implications for the franchise. Bleacher Report recently proposed a hypothetical trade scenario involving Markkanen that would involve 3 teams and multiple moving pieces. In Eric Pincus' proposal, Markkanen would land in Golden State, while Jonathan Kuminga would be sent to the Sacramento Kings, and the Utah Jazz would end up with a combination of Moses Moody, Kevin Looney, Gue Santos, Kevin Huerter, Colby Jones, and a slew of draft picks. This type of multifaceted trade could be the most viable path for the Warriors, but it would also require all parties involved to be willing to compromise in certain areas. Interestingly, Golden State reportedly appears more willing to trade Jonathan Kuminga than Brandon Podziemski, in part because Kuminga will become more financially burdensome sooner. This raises a crucial question about the Warriors' timeline and how they intend to manage their resources. Utah, for example, may not be willing to make the financial commitment that would come with a Kuminga extension, making the situation even more complex. In this context, a three-team trade model may actually be the most practical solution, allowing all sides to achieve their goals. Alongside these discussions, ESPN has been releasing its daily NBA predictions for the upcoming season, raising another crucial question: where do the Warriors stand? Will they be a playoff team, will they fight for the play-in, or will they fall out of the running? To answer that, we need to look at the top teams in the West. The Oklahoma City Thunder, Minnesota Timberwolves, Dallas Mavericks, Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns, and Sacramento Kings are among the favorites to clinch a playoff spot. Compared to last season, the gap between 6th and 9th place is only 3 games, highlighting how competitive the Western Conference has become. Specifically, the Sacramento Kings are projected to win one more game than the Phoenix Suns, reaching 49 wins while maintaining the same position in the standings. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks, who made significant moves in the offseason, are expected to move up in the standings. On the other hand, the LA Clippers could face a drop due to the extended absence of Kawhi Leonard, which could impact their playoff chances. However, the focus for Warriors fans is on how their team stacks up against these other Western forces. ESPN's prediction puts the Warriors in the group of teams expected to make the play-in, along with the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets. This suggests that despite the improvements to the roster and the development of young players, the Warriors still face stiff competition. However, there is reason for optimism. The arrival of players like Key Anderson and the continued development of talents like Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, and Tracy Jackson-Davis could be decisive factors for the team. Additionally, if Draymond Green can avoid suspensions and Andrew Wiggins returns to his all-star level, the Warriors have the potential to surprise. Of course, we can't forget Stephen Curry, who continues to play at an MVP level despite his 36 years. With Curry leading the team, the Warriors always have a chance to make the playoffs. My preseason predictions call for a 49-31 record, which would put the team tied with the Suns for either 5th or 6th place, depending on the tiebreakers. However, to achieve that result, every player will need to be at their best. If ESPN's projection holds true and the Warriors finish in 8th place, they would face the Pelicans in the current play-in format. The winner of that matchup would clinch a playoff spot as the 7th seed, while the loser would get a second chance against the winner of the game between the 9th and 10th seeds. However, with the level of competition in the West, every win will be crucial, and any slip-up could be costly. At the bottom of the standings, ESPN predicts the Lakers and Clippers will miss the playoffs with 44 and 43 wins, respectively. Interestingly, despite the Spurs' improved win count, they are still expected to miss out on the playoffs. The Utah Jazz, with 26 projected wins, and the Portland Trail Blazers, with 22, are expected to occupy the last positions. This scenario highlights how the West has become a true battle, where each game can determine the fate of the teams. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue following everything about your favorite team. We are producing new content almost every day to keep you updated. Stay tuned for more updates and don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments. Like the video and turn on notifications so you don't miss any news. Thank you for following NBA News on TV. A big hug and see you next time.